Hi guys, it's Chrissie and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be doing another Let's Renovate build. So this is for my Let's Renovate series, and today we're actually going to be renovating this little house by kndllwtsn on the gallery. And they actually commented on my last Let's Renovate build, the Brindleton Hospital. They commented and said that they uploaded a house for me and everything and all of that, but I tried to go back to find their YouTube name, but I couldn't find the comment again, so I'm just going to, but yeah, this is their gallery name if you wanted to go and check them out. But yeah, so this is the house we're going to be renovating today. And it does have a little description. It says, Jack and Harry bought this house as soon as they got married. They only planned to have one child, but they didn't read that the daughter that they adopted came with her brother James. They only have a budget of 50,000 simoleons, so use it wisely. And then read the comments to find out which packs to use. So they said to only use seasons, city living, cats and dogs, get together, dine out, parenthood, kids room, cool kitchen, and laundry day stuff. So yeah, and I won't be doing a tour of this house before I renovate it, but there will be, before and after screenshots at the end so that you guys can have a closer look at the house. But this is the house. It's just a cute little one-story home, 2 bedrooms. I did, change the floor plan a tiny bit and added some more rooms and stuff. But yeah, so this is the house we're going to be using. So I'll cut this and we'll jump right into the renovation. Okay, so we're back and we're renovating this house. So yeah, first off, I wanted to mention that I did only use the packs that they said they have. So this doesn't use all of the packs. I just checked which packs they wanted me to use, but yeah, it's base game, obviously, city living, cats and dogs, seasons, get together, dine out, parenthood, kids room stuff, laundry day stuff, and cool kitchen stuff. I think I mentioned everything. But yeah, so it only uses those packs. And then I didn't know if they wanted the house to have a total worth of 50,000 simoleons, or if the Sims had 50,000 to spend on the house. So I just went with the 50,000 to spend on the house one. So I moved some Sims into this house, into this lot, and I gave them 50,000 simoleons after I placed down the house. And then obviously I deleted everything inside of the house, so they did end up with about, I think it was 62,000 simoleons. So I used that to renovate the house, since, yeah, as I said, I didn't know if they only had 50,000 for the whole house, or if it meant that they had 50,000 to renovate with. So I just went with the latter, since, I don't know, I like having a bigger budget. Don't blame me for that one. But yeah, that's just me. But yeah, so we're renovating this little house, and I did turn it into a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. So I added a master bedroom onto the house, and I added a master bathroom as well. And then I did expand the rest of the house a tiny bit. I don't think I expanded the kitchen or the living room or anything, but I did add in a separate backyard deck area and all of that, and I did expand some of the bedrooms and the bathroom and all of that. So it is a bit bigger, obviously, but it's still not like a huge family home. It does have 3 bedrooms, as I said, so it is a nicely sized family home, I would say, for maybe like a starter family or something like that, since it's not too expensive. At the end of the day, I think after I used my $50,000 simoleon budget, the house came out at around, I think it was like 83,000 simoleons, obviously with, the structure included. But yeah, so it's not too expensive. I mean, it's not cheap by any means. It's not a starter home. But I don't know, for me personally, I find it to be an achievable amount. If I'm playing with a family and they both of the parents work, I do find it to be, a semi-achievable amount. You could feasibly, save up for this house. But yeah, I wanted to keep it rather traditional, and I didn't want to make it too modern. since I thought they renovated it, but they didn't want it to be like ultra modern and completely not match with the outside. So I did try and keep it, somewhat matching with the outside. I did change the outside colors. I made it a lighter blue and I added some brick accents, and inside we have these gorgeous, I'm still obsessed with those seasons stone walls that we got with the seasons pack. I'm still obsessed with those, so I do use them in this house. I use them as accent walls, but yeah, I try to keep the house fairly modern, but kind of like a suburban modern, if you know what I mean. It's not like ultra modern, fancy, creepily, put together kind of modern. It's more like, homey but updated, if that makes any sense, which it probably doesn't. But yeah, I'm recording this at 4:40 in the afternoon. And yeah, I kind of just woke up like 2 hours ago, which is bad probably for most of you. The fact that I woke up at like 2 p.m. But yeah, I went to bed at like 3 a.m. So yeah, it's not an unusual occurrence for me to get up at 2, 3 or 4 p.m. in the afternoon. It's really bad. I know it's a really bad habit that I probably need to break, but because of our time zone, I'm always like at least 6 hours ahead of the US, of the East Coast. I think it's the East Coast that's 6 hours behind. But yeah, so I'm always ahead of anyone in the US, our time zone. So I've kind of gotten my body to work on a US time zone schedule instead of actually our time zone. Wow, what the hell just happened to my voice? But yeah, so I've kind of, taught myself to work on a US schedule, which is probably bad since it means I'm awake when you guys are awake, but I'm fast asleep when everyone else is awake where I live. So it's kind of weird, and it makes it really hard to get anything done that don't require me sitting in front of my computer. So for example, if I want to go somewhere, it makes it really hard to get out of the house before 1 p.m. But that's just me being weird. But anyway, this voiceover is probably a complete and utter mess, probably, which it sucks, but we'll deal with it and we'll work through it. But yeah, I'm actually alone at home right now. My parents are at our internet providers like store in the mall, since my mom's ADSL modem broke. She let it fall, so it broke, and they have to go and get a new modem for her to have ADSL, which kind of sucks. Luckily, I work with a completely different, separate internet modem and company and everything in my room. But her computer is older, so it can't work with Wi-Fi, and we don't have a long enough cable for her computer to reach my internet modem, if that makes any sense. So we basically have two separate internet plans, one for me that's a bit faster for YouTube and all of that, and then one for her, which is the uncapped ADSL, but it's really slow and I can't work with it. I would lose my mind. But yeah, so they're just trying to have that fixed and everything. But I wanted to say something else, and now I can't remember what it was. Wow, that's just fantastic. But yeah, so as I said with this house, I tried to keep it modern, updated. I lightened it up a lot. It's a lot lighter, lots of whites and blues and, lighter wood colors, which I really like. I think it makes the place look a lot more open and bigger than it actually is, which is really nice. And this is going to bother me, this is going to keep bothering me until I remember what I wanted to say, which is really annoying. Oh yeah. I used that Jungle Adventures arch to go into the hallway. Now, I didn't realize when I did that one of the packs that I wanted to use, Okay, this makes no sense. This is just a mess, but I'm not going to re-record this voiceover. I refuse. But yeah, basically, I couldn't use Jungle Adventures for this renovation. I forgot about that and I used that arch. But luckily, when I went in to take the screenshots, I remembered. So I did change it out for just a base game one. So yeah, if you want to download this on the gallery, it is up under the hashtag ChrissieYT, and it's also on my gallery ID, which is ChrissieYork, and it does only use the packs that I was allowed to use. So luckily for this one, actually it's kind of like a restricted packs build. I mean, it's not that restricted since I do get to use like 4 expansion packs, two game packs, and 3 stuff packs. So it's not that restricted. But if you consider all of the other packs that I didn't get to use, yeah, it's restricted. For me, it's definitely restricted, and it was a bit of a challenge, I will say that. I'm not used to, not being able to use everything. So I would find myself going in and wanting to use a specific like plant or something, and then finding that, oh, but it doesn't come with any of these packs. So I can't use it, which was really weird. It was kind of disorienting, since I do already kind of know where everything is in the game catalog and where everything is that I like to use. So I would find myself just automatically, going to a certain, part of the catalog and looking for a specific item, and then it's not there because I did filter out everything just by the packs that I could use. So it just didn't show up in the catalog, which then completely threw me, and I was wondering, well, where the hell is it? And then I remembered, oh yeah, I can't use it, so obviously it's not going to show up. But yeah, again guys, I apologize for this voiceover. I really apologize, but yeah, I can't record it again. I just don't have the time. And honestly, I don't really want to record it again because, I don't know, I like sometimes uploading voiceovers that are a bit more, natural, a bit more me. And yes, unfortunately, I do tend to ramble quite a lot in real life. If you get me talking about something that I actually like, I do tend to get very rambly and not make a lot of sense a lot of the time because I talk too fast, or I lose my train of thought and all of that. And I think it's nice, having YouTubers, sometimes upload, voiceovers and stuff that are a bit more them, are a bit more unedited and, just raw kind of. I think it lets you know the people, lets you know the YouTuber a bit better if they do this from time to time. So I hope you guys don't mind. But yeah, so for the kids in this house, I didn't know their ages exactly, so I kind of went with what was in the old house, which was a child's bed and a toddler bed. So I assumed the little boy was a toddler and the girl was a child. I just assumed that. So if it's not actually their ages, you can obviously change it up. I mean, obviously you can change it if you download this house. But yeah, we're almost done with this house. I can't believe it went so fast. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that if you do want to upload any builds for me to renovate for next week's Let's Renovate part, then feel free to do so. The hashtag to use is ChrissieYTrenovate, and I'll pop it onto the screen right now so you guys can see it. But yeah, please feel free to upload houses for me, houses or even community lots. And let me know what you want the house to be like. If it needs to have 3 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, or if the community lots, if you want the community lot to be in a retro style, or in an ultra modern style, or a traditional style, or something like that, let me know. I always like trying new things and, experimenting with things that I'm not used to doing or stuff like that. I can't guarantee that they will always turn out perfectly, but I mean, that's kind of the fun of The Sims, I guess, is that you can experiment and you can try new things, and if you don't like it, you can just delete it, which is really nice. But yeah, do upload me some houses or lots of stuff if you want me to renovate them for you guys. But yeah, also if you're new to the channel, feel free to hit the subscribe button if you want to see more of my content. We're almost at 500 subscribers and I cannot believe my eyes. I just woke up one morning and we were like at 490 or something, and I was just like, wow, I did not expect to reach this milestone this quickly. And I will actually be doing a game pack giveaway when we reach 500, just to say thank you to you guys. But yeah, we're almost at the end of the video. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As I said, if you're new to the channel and you would like to subscribe, feel free, and also remember to hit the notification bell if you want to be notified of whenever I upload. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will talk to you all in my next video. Bye guys!
Lightning strikes by my window, hits my chest right in the morning, like a warning. Could have slept here for